everyone, and welcome back to the Cozy English Podcast. I'm your host, Melody.
And I'm Avery. It's great to be here with all of you. Melody, I have a question for you and for our listeners.
Oh, okay, I'm ready. What is it?
What would you say in English if you needed help right now, like in an emergency?
That's a really important question. I think my first word would just be help.
Exactly. It's a simple word, but it's powerful. To our listeners, I want you to think about that. Do you feel confident speaking English in an emergency?
It can be a scary thought. When we are stressed or afraid, it's hard to find the right words, even in our own language.
Right. So what do you think is the most important phrase to know, besides just help?
I think I need help is a great one. It's a full sentence, it's clear, and it's polite. But honestly, any simple phrase that gets attention is good.
That makes sense. Well, that's exactly what we're talking about today. Today, we're learning important English for emergency situations. We want you to feel prepared and confident.
Yes, this is a very practical episode. We will teach you what to say when you need help, how to talk to the police, and what to say at a hospital. We will keep it very simple and clear.
Let's get started. The goal is not to be perfect, but to be understood.
Okay, so let's begin with the most essential phrases. These are the words you should try to remember above all others. Avery, you already mentioned the first one.
I did. It's the simplest and most direct. Just say, help. If you say this loudly, people will understand it is an emergency.
hmm And a slightly longer, more complete version is I need help. This is very clear. You can say this to anyone, a police officer, a shopkeeper, or just someone on the street. Excuse me, I need help.
Right. Now, what if you need a specific kind of help? For example, if you see a crime or a fire, you can say, call the police.
Yes, call the police. It's a command, a direct instruction. And if someone is hurt, what do we say?
For a medical emergency, you would say, call an ambulance. An ambulance is a special vehicle that takes sick or injured people to the hospital.
Exactly. Call an ambulance. Now, let's talk about you. What if you are the person who needs help? If you are injured, you can say, I'm hurt.
I'm hurt. That's a good one. It's very simple. Maybe you fell down. You can point to your leg and say, I'm hurt.
Or if you just feel very unwell, you can say, I feel sick. This tells people you need medical attention.
I feel sick. Another important phrase if you need to find the place for medical help is a question. Where is the hospital?
That's a key one. Where is the hospital? And finally, a very polite and useful phrase is simply, please help me. Adding the word please is always a good idea. It shows respect, even in a stressful time.
So let's quickly review those key phrases. We have help, I need help, call the police, call an ambulance, I'm hurt, I feel sick, where is the hospital, and please help me.
These are your survival phrases. Knowing just these few can make a huge difference in an emergency.
Totally. Now, let's put them into practice with some role-play scenes. This will help you hear how they sound in a real situation.
Okay, for our first role play, let's imagine a simple situation. You are in a new city, you are walking, and you get lost. You don't know where you are. You see a friendly-looking person, and you decide to ask for help. Avery, you can be the lost tourist, and I will be the stranger on the street.
Sounds good. I will try to keep my sentences short and clear. Here I go.
Okay, the scene begins now. I'm just walking down the street, maybe looking at my phone.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello. Yes?
Sorry to bother you. I need help. I'm lost.
Oh, you're lost. Okay, don't worry. Where are you trying to go?
I am trying to find the city museum. My map is not working.
Ah, the City Museum, of course. You are actually very close. You need to walk down this street and turn left at the big clock tower. You can't miss it.
Turn left at the clock tower. Okay, thank you so much. Can you help me?
Yes, of course. Is there something else?
Oh, I just repeated myself. My mistake. I meant to say thank you for your help.
No problem at all. You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. And scene.
Great job, Avery. Okay, let's break that down. What did Avery do well? First, he got my attention politely. He said, excuse me.
Right. Then I stated my problem very simply. I said, I need help, and I'm lost. Short, direct sentences are best.
Exactly. You didn't tell a long story, you just said the problem. This helps the other person understand quickly. And you also asked, "Can you help me?" which is a very clear and polite question.
And even though I made a small mistake and repeated the question, it was okay. You understood that I was just trying to communicate. People are usually patient when they know you're learning English.
That's a great point. Don't worry about being perfect. The most important thing is to communicate your need. Politeness, simple words, and staying calm are the keys.
Okay, ready for our second scene? This one is a bit more serious.
I am. Let's do it.
All right, in this scenario, your bag has been stolen. It had your wallet and your passport in it. You need to report this to a police officer. Melody, you'll be the person reporting the crime, and I will be the police officer.
Okay, I'll try to stay calm even though it's a stressful situation. The scene starts now. I approach the police officer. "Excuse me, officer. I need help.
Good morning. Of course. What's the problem?
My bag is stolen."
Your bag was stolen. Okay, please stay calm. Can you tell me what happened?
I was sitting on a bench. My bag was next to me. A man on a bicycle took it. He was very fast.
I see. Can you describe the bag? What color was it?
It was a black backpack, small.
Okay, a small black backpack. What was inside?
My wallet, my phone, and my passport. I lost my passport.
Okay, losing your passport is serious, but we can help. I need you to come to the police station with me to file a report. It's just around the corner.
Yes, okay, thank you. I need help.
And we will help you. Just follow me. And scene.
That was a good one. It felt very realistic. Let's look at the language. Again, I started with, "Excuse me, I need help." This is always a great way to begin.
It is, and then you stated your problem very clearly. My bag is stolen. You didn't shout or panic. You said it calmly. This helps the police officer to help you more effectively.
Right. And you, as the police officer, asked questions and I answered with simple facts. What color was it? It was a black backpack. Short answers are fine. You don't need to use complex grammar.
Exactly. And you also clearly stated the most important lost item. I lost my passport. This is a key detail. The main takeaway here is to give clear, simple information. Answer the questions as best as you can.
And it's okay to repeat, "I need help." It shows you were feeling vulnerable and need support.
Very true. Now for our final roleplay scene. This one takes place at a hospital or a doctor's office.
Okay, this is another really important one. For this scene, you wake up and you feel very sick. You go to the hospital. Avery, you will be the patient, and I will be the nurse at the front desk.
Got it. Let's begin. I walk up to the reception desk. Hello, please help me. I feel sick.
"Hello, sir. Okay, I can help you. Please have a seat. What are your symptoms? How do you feel?"
I have a bad headache and my stomach hurts. I have pain in my stomach.
A headache and stomach pain. Okay, do you have a fever? Do you feel hot?
Yes, I think so. I feel very hot. I need a doctor.
All right, a doctor will see you very soon. I need your name and date of birth, please.
My name is Avery Smith. My birthday is May 15th, 1990.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Please take a seat over there. The doctor will call your name.
Thank you. And scene.
Well done, Avery. So in this situation, the key is to describe how you feel. Avery started perfectly with, "I feel sick."
Yeah, and when you, as a nurse, asked for more information, I used simple phrases to describe the problem. I said, I have a headache and I have pain in my stomach. Using I have is a great sentence starter for symptoms.
That's a fantastic tip. I have a cough. I have a fever. It's very clear. You also directly stated your need. I need a doctor.
And then I just had to answer simple questions for information like my name and birthday. It's a good idea to have your personal information ready, maybe written down if you are nervous.
That's a wonderful idea. The most important thing is to tell them where you have pain and that you need to see a doctor. You can even point to the part of your body that hurts.
Exactly. Actions can speak just as loudly as words.
Okay, we've gone through some key phrases and 3 different role-play scenarios. Now it's your turn to practice, listeners.
That's right. We want you to say these phrases out loud. Speaking is the best way to build confidence. We will say a phrase and then we will leave a short pause for you to repeat it. Don't be shy. Say it with us.
Ready? Let's start with the most important one. Repeat after Avery.
I need help.
Great! Now let's practice asking for the police. Repeat after me. Call the police.
Good job. Now for a medical emergency. Repeat after me. Call an ambulance.
Excellent. Now let's describe a simple problem. Imagine you are lost. Repeat after Avery.
I'm lost. Now imagine your wallet is gone. Repeat after me. My wallet is stolen.
Great. Finally, let's practice at the hospital. Repeat after me. I feel sick.
And I need a doctor.
You are doing wonderfully. Just practicing like this for a few minutes every day can make a big difference.
It really can. Building that muscle memory helps you find the words when you're stressed.
Well, that brings us to the end of our episode on emergency English. We hope you feel a little more prepared and confident.
Let's do a quick recap of the most important phrases to remember.
Okay, the first and most important is I need help. If you remember nothing else, remember this.
For specific emergencies, remember call the police and call an ambulance.
And if you need to get to a medical facility, ask, where is the hospital?
The key is to stay as calm as possible and use simple, short sentences. People will understand and want to help you.
That's right. Now for our question of the week. We would love to hear from you.
Write in the comments on our website or social media, what phrase from today's episode do you think is the most important for you to remember?
Sharing your thoughts helps you remember and helps other learners too. And if you found this episode helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend who is also learning English.
It helps our podcast grow and helps more people feel cozy with their English. Thank you all so much for listening.
Stay safe, keep practicing, and we'll talk to you in the next episode of Cozy English Podcast. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.